In this next example, we're going to teach you how to place entry orders once you have determined the direction of the market. Now before we get started, let's refresh what we've learned in the other chapters. Remember, when you look at your chart, you're always going to look to the left and see the European session and the Japanese session if you're trading during the US session. The US session starts at 7 a.m. New York time. Now first, we must give the market at least 2 hours before we start thinking about placing any trades. Here you can clearly see at approximately 7:55, almost 8 o'clock in the morning, the trend is moving lower, telling us that the trend or the direction is down. But we've always said give the market at least 2 hours before you think about placing any trades. And this is exactly why. You can clearly see that the trend was moving lower at the start of the session, but eventually it came back to its original price where we started the US session. This is the reason why we must give the market time to develop. Number one. Number two, we must give the market room to get away from the starting price of the US session or the European session and the Japanese session. So let's do that. Let's give the market enough time to give us a true indication of the trend. And here we can see the trend is starting to move higher. From this point, low of 134.56 all the way to 135.20, giving us a good indication of an uptrend. Now, once we have determined the direction of the market, this is what we look for to place our entry. If the trend is up, we're looking to place a buy. But where do we purchase? Well, from the highest level, we must wait for a pullback or a retracement. The highest level right now is 135.20, which is right here. So we would wait for the currency to move lower from this point, at least 15 to 25 pips on the euro. And we would enter on a buy. So we're looking for an entry from the highest level, in this case 135.20. Now let's see what happens into the future. Here we can see a good retracement. It not only gave us 20 points, but it retraced 25, approximately 30 points. Remember, we're never going to be exact on our entry. If we placed an order where the market retraced 20 pips and it went against us, another 5, 10, or even 15 pips, it's okay. That's the reason why we place our stops 30 pips away from our entry of 20 pips, giving us room just in case the currency moves against us. Once we've placed our trade to buy on the Euro USD, we hope that this trend will continue moving higher. And let's see what happens to the right. It starts moving down, and finally it breaks and it makes a new high. This would be a perfect trade where you can get out at the highest level here once you've made 20 pips, or the highest level of 135.44. You must always have a target. We target anywhere between 20 and 40 pips on our entries. So if you feel happy making 20, 25 pips, there's nothing wrong with that. Take your 25 pips, then you must wait for another entry, another good moment to get in, get out with another small profit, and call it a day. You should be looking for at least 2 to possibly 3 good entries a day. Sometimes you might get 1, sometimes you might be able to get 4. It all depends on the condition of the market. But we normally try to target at least 1 or 2 good trades during the US session. Now once you've placed this trade and you would have got out at this level or somewhere here and have taken at least 25-30 pip profit, we would wait for another entry. What does that mean? Well, from the highest level, we're looking for a retracement of at least 15 to 25 pips. We recommend that you allow the market to give you at least a 20 pip retracement for a safer entry. Here we had approximately 10 pips of a retracement, which is not good enough, and we have a new high at this level. The new high was 135.51, and the market pulled back to 135.31, giving you a 20 pip retracement from the highest level, which was here at the time, to down here, And eventually you can see that the price did break the 135.51, giving you more than 20 pips of profit. This is what we must practice on our entries. Remember, first determine the direction of the market by giving the market time until 9, 9:30, even 10 o'clock in the morning. You can see here on this entry, we got an entry at 10 o'clock in the morning, and normally we start looking to place our orders after 9. If the market is not clear, be patient. Take a step back, and until the market gives you a good sense of where it's going, that's when you should start looking for your entry. And we got a nice retracement, and we were able to make at least 20 to 30 pip profit. And our second entry, we were able to place a nice trade and also make 20 plus pips. Now, if you have any questions based on entry levels, retracement levels, please ask your account representative. They will be more than happy to assist you or go over any doubts or questions you may have regarding entry levels or retracement levels.